Noah, in your own words, tell me why you like to hunt.
I like to hunt because it gets me closer to nature. And what's more important, being busy all the time or getting close to nature?
That's awesome. That's right.
And enjoying what God has given us all, and we take it for granted, huh?
That's right.
And also because, like Michael Waddell always says, grab the family, get out and explore God's nature.
That's right. What it's all about.
God put it here.
Noah did not want to shoot that Jake, and I'm like, okay, buddy. I just doing some fighting purrs, clucking and purring on that old double trouble. Next thing I know, one big old white head pops up out there telescoping in the background. Number two gobblers. And I said, boys, game on, get ready. The Kidz Outdoors organization, as a lot of you know, I've been involved with for years.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing, buddy?
I'll see you around over
My
here.
good friend, Miss Carol Clark, and her husband, Rick, they do a fantastic job heading this organization up.
Buddy, right here.
Huh?
Mr. Phillip, hey.
Hey,
How are you, buddy? Give me some
Good.
knuckles.
Say, we watch you all the time.
How are you?
good.
You ready to go get after no big sad daddy Longbeard?
Yes, I am.
Well, we're going to get her done. Miss Carol Clark has got me hooked up with Noah Walters. And after I read his bio, you talk about touching a person's heart. It did mine.
And this is what it's all about right here.
Are you ready to go turkey hunting?
Yes, I am.
Look at there. Got my buddy right here. We're going to get after it. You think you can pull that old trigger and put the smack on you right in the head? Old sad daddy Longbeard. Turkey hunting and fishing have a whole lot in common. That's why I use a wide variety of turkey calls, just like you would if you're using fishing lures. And it can make all the difference in your turkey hunt. Check out Dual Game Calls. Opening morning, there's nothing like it. This is the first time that we're going to be out there for the new Virtue. It's the first time with Noah. It's also Diane Altman's first time running the second camera. Pretty special.
I told Philip, I said, there is something about this young man that I just am so drawn to, and I have got to be a part of this.
He was born with Morquio syndrome.
Which is a disease that affects the bones, it causes dwarfism, all the bones, muscles. He's had over 26 surgeries in 12, 13 years.
Noah was told we'd probably have him till, what, age of 10?
10.
And Noah will be 16 in June. So he is our gift from God.
It's a dual game called, it's a double-sided call.
The girls are over in one blind, the boys in another. Hey, we cutting up, having drinks, snacking, just having a blast. And you know what? To see that little boy smile and interacting, priceless. Next thing you know, guys, it's 5:30, 6 o'clock. Where is the time went? I knew it was time to try to make something happen.
I can't do it. I'll let the man do it.
So it was time to get out of that blind and go do what I do best. Grab the dual game calls, and I went out and walked way out into the woods and kept moving and calling when I was doing it.
We actually watched and listened as Philip got out there and called and called and called these birds, trying to get them to come in for Noah. It was just so breathtaking just hearing him call these birds and they would answer him back.
Noah did not want to shoot that Jake, and I'm like, okay, buddy. I just doing some fighting purrs, clucking and purring on that old double trouble. Next thing I know, one big old white head pops up out there telescoping in the background. Number 2.
You say when?
2 gobblers. And I said, boys, game on, get ready.
Oh, come on, Mama. Just put your finger on there. Don't move it. Just wait.
Dad, let me put mine over yours.
Wait a minute.
No.
One finger on there.
Dad, wait till it cuts down.
Now is when things start getting hectic. Diane and Denise over there, and I'm hearing Denise in the background saying, kill him, Noah, shoot him, Noah, shoot him. She's going ballistic, and I can hear her, and I know those gobblers are hearing her.
There we go. He's coming. Hold still, buddy boy.
Got him, buddy. You got him.
Yeah.
Nailed him. Still watching. Look, look, you good little. I'm telling you.
That is my boy. Sitting in a blind all day with Phillip Vanderpool, my husband, my son, and Miss Diane. Now that was an experience.
Come on in here, Mama.
I'm proud of you. Awesome, dude.
Oh, that's awesome. That's amazing.
Oh my God.
Kidding. You ain't.
And you know, that's really what all these hunts are about. You stop and you think about all these kids who have the illnesses and stuff. You don't know how much time you have with them.
It's a godly moment. And I'm going to tell you right now, we saw God today.
Buddy, you got him.
And to see Noah and to hug him, and I looked at him and his little arms goes out and he just starts saying, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for my turkey.
The very first hunt to be filmed for the new Virtue TV show. So this was great. Just amazing experience.
Look at that thing. Look at that finger, boy.
Y'all, Kidz Outdoors event here, Lower Alabama. Well, first of all, I want to thank Joey Rogers for setting this up. Joey and I come in here and set these blinds up and got it all ready for my little buddy Noah. And Carol Clark, Rick Clark, Kidz Outdoors, all the kids, all the people involved. Thank you, because every single one of you know exactly what I'm feeling, and we all gonna get to feel this together and share it together. Who do we thank for this? Huh?
Good Lord.
That's right, the good Lord. Huh? All the landowners that's involved in this, thank you for making this special for all these kids, especially you, the viewer. Hey, remember, you too can share your moment. This week's Share Your Moment is brought to you by Game. This week's Share Your Moment to kick it off is sent in Dave Voicey and his lovely wife, Lori. Now keep in mind, this is Lori's first whitetail buck with a bow.
Baby, it just fell down the cliff. That's okay, baby. That was an awful shot.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's the shot. Got it. Baby, it just fell down the cliff.
Baby, it rolled over. What are you thinking? You didn't get it.
That was a bad shot.
It's It's moments like these that we truly live for. So if you have a moment, go to thevirtue.tv where you can win a hunt with yours truly, Phillip Vanderpool.